You can see here the title. Fourth method, bond yield plus risk premium. Title done?
Yes.
Okay. Now we try to understand the concept and then after we go for the practical aspect of this method. Now see, this method and the method number 5, CAPM. Both the methods are depend upon two criteria. Two elements are there. Okay. Element number 1, criteria number 1, it is bond yield. Your bond yields. Let me explain with one particular example. Okay, suppose all of you and me, all of us have 5 lakh rupees. How many rupees? 5 lakh rupees. And we are going to a bank and we have asked a bank manager that specifically suppose our bank is SBI, State Bank of India, a government bank, a public bank. And we have asked that we want to put this 5 lakh rupees in your bank as a FD, as a fixed deposit. Are we clear up to this? We all have 5 lakh rupees right now in our hands, and now we are trying to invest that 5 lakh rupees in a bank, specifically in a SBI bank and specifically in a fixed deposit. Now SBI said that we provide you, suppose 10% interest. We provide or we will give you a 10% interest every year. Are we clear up to this? आप सबके पास 5 लाख रुपीज है, आप एसबीआई बैंक में जाते हो, बैंक मैनेजर से पूछते हो, बैंक मैनेजर कहता है यस नो इश्यू, आप डाल दो 5 लाख रुपीज आपके अकाउंट में, हम उसको एफडी में कन्वर्ट कर देंगे, एवरी ईयर आपको 10% का इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा. Now, by any chance, I never hope that that will happen in the future, but by any chance, suppose this SBI bank will no more. Will no more means bank is going to shut down their entire operation. Are you able to understand me?
Yes, sir.
बैंक क्या करती है कि हमने हमारा ठेला बदल दिया. Now we are moving from India to somewhere else, like as a Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi. Are we clear? See, this bank is no more. So what about your 5 lakh rupees? What about your 5 lakh rupees that you have invested in SBI bank? Sorry? It will be given back, but the bank is no more. मैं यही बोल रहा हूं कि आप मेरे से पैसा मांग रहे हो, ओके? अब मैं ही नहीं रहा ना दुनिया में, तो आप किससे पास करेंगे? Yes, the answer is if the bank is going to shut down their operation, the government of India is responsible to pay your principal amount. Are we clear?
Yes.
In any case, if the bank goes down, shut down, closed down, operation is closed totally, then government of India is responsible to pay your principal amount. It means, now my conclusion, now the first point. It means your investment of 5 lakh rupees is 100% secured. Are you agree?
Yes, sir.
Your 5 lakh investment is 100% secure, or in other language, in financial language, I can say that there is zero risk. यहाँ पे कोई रिस्क नहीं है. No, it's in public bank only. In a private banks, somehow up to some extent government is responsible, but for not all the monies or for all the capitals or all the liabilities, the government is not responsible. Up to certain extent, also okay, it's possible for a private bank also. So are we clear? The first parameter, we have some securities in which we are getting the return, and return is risk-free return. So this 10% that you are earning on your FD, it is considered as risk-free return. And that is also known as bond yield. Yield का मतलब है return. Are we clear about the first parameter? Now, suppose now you may open your Google, turn on your net, okay, data on karo, and you may open your Google and search the share price of Reliance Limited in 2015. Reliance Limited in 2015. It's around, as I remember, 567 or 60. Reliance Limited. Share price of Reliance Limited. 507 in 2015. Now search again. Share price of Reliance Limited today, right now. What happened? Just 1 minute, huh? I don't know. ये स्क्रीन क्यों मेरा ब्लैक हो गया? Sorry guys, due to some technical issues, I'm not able to present the screen, or may I'm not audible to you. Okay, sorry for that technical duties. And now I'm back. Just 1 minute, and here is your screen. Okay, now next slide we have formula. So I request all of you to please note down this formula. Everyone, are you there? Hello, I'm not getting any response. Yes. Okay, so quickly write down the formula, and then after we go for the calculation of practical question. Again, I repeat in 1 minute. This entire method is depend upon two criteria, two factors. First factor is risk-free return, and second one is risk premium. And risk-free return is also known as yield on long-term bonds. Yield means return. Going for the next practical question or a next method. Okay. Now write down the title. Fifth method. Fifth method. In a fourth method, we does not have any practical questions. Yes. So for what purpose? Write down the fifth one, and with this, on the left side, on the right side, wherever it is visible, write down important. IMP. This method is IMP for your mid examination, for final examination. IMP means important. There is a chance to ask the same type of practical questions or same type of method in a mid examination, in a final examination. Or please remember the short form and full formula both, because both are important for 1 mark. CAPM stand for Capital Assets Pricing Model. Again, I repeat, capital assets. Capital assets means this our bonds and equity shares and preference shares. These all are called as capital assets. Capital assets pricing. Pricing means to deciding the price or process of deciding price of the product or a service. So assets, capital assets pricing model means a method which describes the process for determining the price or a cost of particular equity shares. Now again, as I explained to you in a previous method, this entire method or a model is depend upon two components. The first component is risk-free return. Okay, as we have understood with the help of FD in SBI Bank. So there is no risk-free return. And number two is risk premium. Here, risk premium consider two types of risk. Please remember, this is important for 1 marks theoretical question. Which type of risk are there? So two types of risk are there. One is financial risk. One is financial risk. That risk is created by combining the equity and debt capital. Whenever we have equity capital and debt capital, it means we have equity shares and bonds or loans. At that time, the financial risk will be there. And second one is business risk. Business risk. These two risks are main risk in finance. other risks are also there. Okay, market risk, government risk, consumer risk, competitor risk, but this is not important for us. So are we clear about these two parameters? First parameter is risk-free return. Whenever you invest your money, definitely you will get your principal amount at the end of the period. And risk premium means there is no any security about the return. You may get a 10%, 20%, 50%, 100%, 300% return, or you may suffer losses in the future. Now, the formula for the same. Write down the formula. KE, cost of equity capital, is equal to RF. R means return, F means free. So here RF stands for risk-free return. Risk-free return. Plus BF. BF doesn't stand for boyfriend, it stands for beta factor. Okay? यहाँ पे BF का मतलब होता है beta factor. Beta factor is a technical name of risk premium. Are we clear? Beta factor को ही हम risk premium कहते हैं. So risk premium और beta factor both are same. In a bracket RM. It's not RAM, it's RM. Okay? Here R means return and M means market. So market return or average market return. RM stands for average market return. And RF, you know, risk-free return. Again, I repeat the formula. KE is equal to RF plus BF in bracket RM minus RF. Can you repeat again? KE is equal to RF plus BF in a bracket RM minus RF. Okay. Now write down the practical question number 8. First of all, we will write the formula here. Okay, then after we go for the reading of question. KE is equal to RF plus BF in a bracket RM minus RF. Bracket over, formula over. Now, one by one, we will find the values. Okay, so we want a value of RF. We want a value of BF, we want a value of R. ये तीनों की value हमें चाहिए. So now I am reading the question. Modern Limited says beta factor is 1.4. Beta factor is 1.4. So beta factor means what? BF. Okay, हमारा तुम्हारा boyfriend 1.4. Now the risk-free rate if interest on government security is 9%. So here risk-free return is 9%. The expected rate of return on company equity is 16%. Here expected rate means a market rate that generally company generating from the market. That is 16%. So 16% stand for RM. Are we clear about these three? Here risk-free return is 9%, beta factor is 1.4, and average return from the market is 16%. Now put these values in the formula and you will get the answer. RF. RF means 9. Okay. So 9% means 9 divided by 100 plus BF 1.4 in a bracket RM 16 upon 100 minus RF 9 upon 100 bracket over. Or you may directly write like this. If you are not want to write the first step, directly you may write like this: 0.09 upon 100 plus 1.4 in a bracket 0.16 minus 0.09 bracket over. Sorry, by mistake मैंने यहाँ से 100 लिख दिया, like this. Okay, so 0.09 plus 1.4 remains same. Work on internal bracket. 0.16 minus 0.09, how many? 0.07 bracket over. Now 0.07 into 1.4, 0.1043, like this. Now the final answer, 0. 1943. Are we clear about this? It is so easy. Here 9% means 0.09, 16% means 0.16. Okay, and desktop is only plus minus multiplication. So if I ask the same type of practical question in your mid one, are you able to do? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, I think.
Yes. It's wrong. Okay, just 1 minute. Yes. Where? 098, like this. 0098. 098 only. Okay, one single zero. And here is 0. 0.00882.
No.
0.188, like this. Okay, good. Are you getting the same answer, all of you? Are you getting the same answer? Last one? Yes. How many? Yes. Okay. Good. Now, if you are able to do, now read this entire question. Okay, find out the values of RF, RM, and BF. Meanwhile, I will write here the formula. Can you tell me the value of RF? 6%, very good. Here 6% means 0.06. Value of BF, read this first sentence, 2.30. And RM, RM 25%, very good. And in terms of actual value 0.25. Now put these values in the formula and try to solve. RF 0.06 plus BF 2.3 or 30 in a bracket 0.25 minus 0.06 bracket over 0.25 minus 0.06 0.19 into 2.3 0.437 and final that is 0.497. Am I right? Yes. See, if the concepts are clear, it hardly take 2 or 3 minutes to complete the practical question. And believe me, this practical questions having 8 marks. And you are not supposed to require 4 minutes to complete this question. This is the beauty of practical question or practical subject. Okay? Are we done? All of you? ओके सो वापस से एक बार रिपीट कर लेते हैं कि क्या हमने अब तक किया है और क्या हमारे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है. अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग ऑल द मेथड्स टू यू बिकॉज सी व्हाट टू क्वेरीज आर देयर फ्रॉम पास्ट स्टूडेंट्स. नंबर वन, they are not able to identify that which formula will be used in which practical question and how to remember the formula in a practical question. Okay, these two queries are there. So for that, the quick revision in a reverse gear. Method number 5 is which method? CAPM. It stands for Capital Assets Pricing Model. Please remember this. It may ask in a 1 mark question. CAPM stand for Capital Assets Pricing Model. And can you tell me the formula? KE is equal to RF plus BF in bracket RM minus RF. Are we clear about the formula?
Yes, sir.
Again, I repeat, in a 4 marks, in a 1 marks, the examiner may ask that write down the CAPM model. What will ask? Write down the CAPM model. This CAPM model is nothing but this formula. Okay, इसको हम मॉडल भी कहते हैं, इसको फॉर्मूला भी कहते हैं. It is also known as a technique. It is also known as one of the method. Are we clear? Method, technique, model, all are same. Okay, now how to identify where this method is applicable? Whenever in a practical question beta factor is given to you, you need to apply this method. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
If the BF is there, we need to use this formula. याद रह जाएगा? क्या याद रखना है? किसको याद करना है? We need to remember the BF. हमारा बॉयफ्रेंड होना चाहिए प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चन में. अगर बॉयफ्रेंड है तो हम इस मॉडल को यूज करेंगे. ओके. Now, fourth method, bond yield plus risk premium. We don't have any practical question from this method, so don't worry about. Just it is about the theoretical point. If in theoretical, it may ask that explain the various methods for calculating the cost of equity capital. You can mention, you can write this. But in a practical question, we does not have any weightage for this. Now reverse to number 3. Number 5 is CAPM. Number 4 is bond yield. Number 3 is
EPS.
earning price approach. Earning price approach. And earning price approach is very simple. E upon NP. So please remember, in a practical question, okay, it may this question or sorry, see here, in a practical question, whenever the earning is given to you, what earning? In a 5th number, boyfriend is there, your earning is there. अगर boyfriend है तो income भी होगी. Are you clear? Okay. Now, Coming to method number 2. Method number 2. Which method? Dividend price plus approach. Yes. Okay. So in this method, you need to remember two parameters. Okay. If the rate of dividend is given to you, see here, dividend per share, and plus growth rate is given to you, at that time you need to use this formula. Second, dividend price approach plus growth, if both is given to you. What? Dividend and growth. Okay, तो यहाँ पर हम याद रखेंगे G को, G मानी growth, और आपकी इसी अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए हम इसको बोलेंगे गर्लफ्रेंड. तो जहां पे गर्लफ्रेंड होगी वहां पे कौन सी मेथड आएगी? सेकंड, डिविडेंड प्राइस प्लस ग्रोथ मेथड, सॉरी मॉडल ऑफ मेथड. आर वी क्लियर? अगर बॉयफ्रेंड है तो मेथड नंबर 5, गर्लफ्रेंड है तो 3. It's 2 my dear, it's not 3. Okay, and simple one, if only dividend is there, we use first method. Okay, ना ही बॉयफ्रेंड है ना ही गर्लफ्रेंड है तो कौन सी मेथड यूज करेंगे? नंबर 1. So again I repeating and very shortly, very quickly, if only dividend is given to you, we use first method, dividend approach. If the dividend and growth rate both is given, we use second method, dividend price plus growth approach. If the earning is given to you, only income is given to you, no dividend is given to you, we use third method, earning price approach. And if the beta factor is given to you, we use method number 5, CAP. Are we clear about this?
Yes.
Okay, any doubt, any query? No. So in the next session, we will go for a practical question of preference share capital. With this, our entire cost of equity capital is over. In the next class, we go for a calculation of cost of preference capital. If you have anything to share, please share. Otherwise, write down your Roman numbers and you are free to go for a lunch break. For